guys, today we're going to be building a hillside house. Now, if you're wondering what a hillside house is, don't worry, I'll explain. Google says that it's a house on a steep hillside and blah, 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 blah. Sorry, but I'm a visual learner. Let's see what the images have to say or show. Yeah, what they have to show. So because these houses are always up on a hill, they're always surrounded by a lot of trees, a lot of greenery. The houses always look super modern. I'm going to take a lot of inspiration from this picture because of their big windows, but I also just like the structure of it. Now, before we get started, let's rename our plot to Hillside House. Otherwise, I won't know what I'm building. The first thing I gotta create here is the environment, right? The ambience of the hills. I literally just need to create the hills for the house to be on. So I'm gonna go for like this sort of rounded shape. Because I want the house to be big, I need the hills to also be big. We're gonna recolor these walls to be concrete and dark stone gray, so it looks really realistic. We obviously need to recolor the back as well, so we're not caught lacking. Oh, yes, perfect. It looks great. Now we're gonna go up a floor and I'm gonna create some more hills. I'm gonna make this one smaller than the first one because I don't want it to take up as much space. We're gonna put the house on top of the first hill, and then I want like the upper portion of the house to be on the second hill. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about in a minute. Okay, now we're gonna recolor this one as well. I'm gonna use this vertical wedge so I can create a ramp for a car. Basically, the garage is gonna be up on this hill. The car will go vroom vroom up here, and then it's gonna park. I'm gonna keep focusing on the environment, so I'm gonna add a couple of trees. I'm gonna grab this floor and I'm gonna put it around these parts of the hill. I'm basically gonna color it grass. This floor is gonna be concrete because our garage is gonna be here. And then from the garage to the front door, I want a little bit of a stepping stone path. So I'm gonna make the floor grass. I'm gonna just put a floor on the second hill real quick. Now yoink the trees and put it up here. A little bit of a waterfall wouldn't hurt right here. I feel like for a hillside house, you can never go wrong with too many trees. You gotta put a lot of trees. That's how you get the environment correct. Now for the garage, I'm gonna put two walls here side by side and I'm gonna color them concrete. I'm gonna make this house be pretty luxurious. That means we're gonna use the fancy pillars. That looks so good. Now we need a car to put here. What kind of car? Oh, this one's too small. You can see that this car fits just perfectly, but I don't want to use that car. I want to use this car, the one with the little bear in it. Look at him with his sunglasses. He deserves to live in this hillside house. We should probably put a roof on that garage. Before I put the roof, I want to use this minor stone wall right on top of the walls. I just feel like this is going to make it look more interesting. And then I'm going to go for the glass roof because I want it to be see-through. With a lot of these luxurious houses, I always see so many vines. So you know I got to put vines. I also think that these vine plants are really going to blend well with the environment. I don't care how much it costs. It's going to be worth it. I honestly think I should also put a waterfall here. I don't know if I'm going a little overboard with these waterfalls, but you know what? I don't mind. I don't care. I'm going to grab this bathroom mat and I'm going to use it as a stepping stone that leads to the front door. I know it looks a little goofy because there's no front door. There's no house. I haven't made it yet, but there is going to be a house and the front door is going to be right there. I'm going to use a couple of different bushes and flowers to make the environment look a little bit better. So we're going to start off with this compact bush, medical plant, the cattails, some wildflowers, tulips, and the blossoming bush. Now we're going to keep swapping through these around the hills and it should look really good. I also really want to add stairs so you have a way to go up to your house without using your car. It is time. It's time to put the walls for the house. So these walls here are going to be for our entryway. I want this area here to be a pool spot. I think it'll be really nice. I'm just going to use the shallow pool and shape it like this. Now I'm going to put the walls around the pool. The walls at the back of the house are going to be really like bumpy and blocky, but I don't know how else to do them. Now for the second floor of the house, I really want like a massive balcony here. And I was mentioning before that I want the house to go over the hill, and this is what I meant. So I'm going to make like a room right over this hill here. And for these walls, I'm just going to double up on them. Before we recolor the house, I got to figure out the swatches. The top four colors are the swatches that I'm going to use for like the floors and for the walls, and then the bottom four colors I'm going to be using for like furniture and decoration. I'm wrapping this railing all around the big balcony because it just looks really nice and luxurious. And then I'm also going to wrap it here at the bottom where our pool is. I'm definitely going to use this modern window, and I think I'm going to use it 3 times in a row here, and then I'm going to double up on it. If you're wondering about the textures, it's wood grain and linen. The roof is actually going to be super simple. We're going to use a flat roof and we're going to make it go like a block further from our walls. But when we reach our balcony, we're going to make it go like pretty much one-on-one above the balcony because we're going to put pillars underneath it and it's just going to look really good. We're also just going to color it just concrete and institutional white, just like everything else in the house. I really want to use a sliding door for the pool area and also back here. And then I also want to use it for our balcony and in this room too. Look at these modern windows. They make the house look so luxurious and fancy. You can never use too many of these. Double up on some over here. 1, 2, 3 on the second floor. I almost forgot that we got these overgrown wall vines and I think they would look so perfect over on these walls. It looks so cool. You know, I was thinking maybe we could replace these modern windows with this sliding door instead, especially because we have our stairs right here. I think that's it. And now we can move on to the layout. First things first, we have to figure out the stairs. I feel like these ones are just way too big and these ones feel too basic, but the floating stairs could work. I think if we place them like somewhere around here, it would be good. I'm gonna recolor the stairs to be concrete because it just looks luxurious that way. I want this corner of the house to have a high ceiling, so I'm gonna use this chandelier here. I feel like in every house I've been building lately, there's always a high ceiling, and honestly, I don't regret it. I'm gonna nudge these stairs a little bit to the right here. Since we know that there's gonna be a room over here, I'm just gonna add this floor, yoink this railing, and just wrap it around here so nobody falls from the second floor. And you know what? Right above this entryway, we could also have another room. I keep calling it the entryway, but there's not even a door there, so let me just put a door real quick. I don't want to use a big modern window. Instead, I'm gonna use this really wide window, and I'm gonna place it 3 times. See, it helps make the house look a little bit more unique. I like it. Since I mentioned unique, I want to like play on that a little bit more. So I'm gonna use these pillars. I'm gonna put it side to side to these windows, and then also like merge it into the windows. That looks interesting. I'm just gonna leave it. And for some extra style points, I'm gonna use this flat baseboard and just wrap it all around the house. Put it on the first floor as well. For extra dimension, put the flat crown molding as well. I just realized I've completely ignored the pool area. Look at it. It looks so boring. The way that I'm gonna spice it up is I'm basically gonna copy like our garage. It looks so much better. Let's just yoink the wall vine and put it on the side here. Finally, I think I'm actually now 100% done with the exterior. So I already kind of have an idea of how I'm gonna make the rooms for this house. I'm gonna separate them using this plain marking. So obviously the front door is the entryway. Over here could be the kitchen. I'm just gonna place a fridge because I got goldfish memory. I could place a wall here and make this a living room spot. Dining table for the dining area. A piano could definitely fit right here. Now moving on upstairs. I wanted this little square to be like a household spot. So for washing machine and dryer. The parents' bedroom is gonna be right here. And I guess on the other side, it could be like the kids' bedroom. I'm gonna use this modern door so they have a way to get inside their rooms. Wait a second, I just realized I didn't put the bathroom anywhere. Like it can't fit here. This doesn't look good. Where am I supposed to put the bathroom? Maybe here if I close this off. So a 2x2 bathroom. No, it's not good. Maybe if I do it behind the sofa, so a 3x2 bathroom. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. Also, if you guys are wondering about the lighting, I'm using linen as the color, and then I'm just putting a bunch of like ceiling lights. And then I'm also grabbing these landscape up lights, which is like the upside down version of the ceiling light, and I'm putting it outside. Sorry about my voice. I'm kind of tired right now. I literally got a comment that was like, why does she sound like she's about to cry? And I'm like, what? Where? Wait, these lights would look so good, like side to side of like any door entrance. So like right here where the stepping stones are, yes, that looks so luxurious. Also, before I forget, here are like the squares, so you guys can see like the sizes of how I did everything, including the hills. So this is the first floor hill. This is the second floor, so you can see the second hill and the inside of the house. And then here is the final floor. It's time to start decorating. And because I spent so long on this house, I'm gonna try to decorate like really fast. Let's change the wall color to quill gray. I'm literally gonna make the whole house quill gray because I can't be bothered to think of like an accent wall. We're gonna get this fancy bench because it's a fancy house. Put the slippers right underneath. An umbrella stand for the rainy days. And you know what? I have never seen an umbrella stand in real life. I always just hang the umbrella on like a hook rack. Speaking of a hook rack, I'm gonna place one right here. I'm trying to do this thing where I place all the furniture and then I recolor it after placing it. I hope it's gonna turn out well because I feel like I spent so much time recoloring things. So if I do it all in the end, maybe I'll be faster. I'm gonna use this long carpet right here. I'm actually so happy that I started using this more often because I really like it. I don't normally do this, but I really want to use this modern bookcase right here in the entry. I think it'll look so good. Little floor plan right here. I saw a little tutorial on how to decorate with pillows, so I think I'm a pro now. For the bookcase, we're gonna put exactly what you would expect in a bookcase. A couple of books. And well, you know, since it's in the entryway, I'm gonna put some fragrances, some sunglasses, all the usuals. This is my #1 favorite floor mirror. I want it in real life. It's amazing. It's kind of similar to an IKEA floor mirror that I also really like. This is the one. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. They even got the umbrella on it. Back to Bloxburg. I'm gonna put the painting stand next to the floor mirror. Now I'm gonna recolor everything, but I'm gonna skip that part for you guys because it's kind of boring. So I'm gonna do it like this. 3, 2, 1, recolor. Next up, we're gonna come over here to the living room. I'm gonna put an end table right here with a little candle on top. We need the most luxurious TV. The most luxurious is usually the most expensive, right? So we're gonna go for the iWatch TV with a little TV stand right underneath it and TV remote. I'm also gonna place this modern coffee table. I'm using the modern one because like if you look to the right, I also use the modern dining table. So we need it for consistency. I love these roses. I don't think I'm ever not gonna use these roses. Whenever I decorate, I try to put like 3 3 items all the time on like a surface, because if I put more, then it feels a little too cluttered, and if I only put one, then it feels a little too empty. Okay, I might have gotten a bit distracted, just a bit. I want to use the new kids items right underneath the stairs. I think it's cool to have all this stuff underneath the stairs. It feels like a nice little corner. Plus, it feels more realistic because there is a kids room upstairs, but we do need to keep this place looking luxurious. So I'm gonna use these neon lights, and I'm gonna put like a painting in the middle of it so it looks really fancy. I got an idea. What if I use the neon lights on the stairs? That looks so cool. I love it. Okay, maybe I should go back to the living room because I didn't finish with it. A lot of you guys tell me to use sculptures and stuff, so that's what I really want to do for this house. More sculptures, like this sculpture. Okay, wait, I'm distracted again. I kind of want it near the piano. Back here. I'm just gonna use the metal plate sculpture and put it behind the couch. I feel like we could have a moment here with pillars. Yeah, that looks nice. I like this. So this is the finished living room, and now we're gonna move on here with the piano. We're not gonna do anything too crazy here. I just want a nice table to put this sculpture on. I'll just use The Verge. I feel like that's such a random name for a table. The Verge. Honestly, that's the best way to describe me lately. I'm on the verge. The verge of moving again. I know, I just moved. That's a conversation for another day. I don't want to talk about that right now. Final thing for this area is basically a carpet underneath the piano. High ceilings and pianos, they just go so well together. They're meant to be. They're like besties. Okay, I got a really cool idea for this corner here. Since the piano is like on the other side, I'm thinking, what if we create a sitting area here for people to like sit and listen to the piano? Like you hire a performer to go play on the piano, and then you sit on your couch and you like listen to them perform. I don't know. To make this area a little bit more cozy, I'm gonna add these pillars to close it off. Oh, and another coffee table. We got 2 coffee tables in this house. I'm gonna put 2 mugs on this table because they're like hanging out. I want to add a bunch of pillows here because I want it to feel like you could, you know, lay down on this couch and fall asleep. I'm gonna put 2 tall paintings on this wall and then another 2 tall paintings on this wall. We finished with this area, and now we're gonna move on over to the kitchen. Now our kitchen is a little bit small, but I know how we can make this work. Basically, we're gonna put these counters over on this side of the wall and the fridge next to it. Put the fridge cabinet on top of the fridge, and then the rest of the cabinets. Couple of pillars for style points. I always see this in luxurious houses, but neon lights right underneath the cabinets. It just looks so pretty. Now for the necessities. Kitchen sink, toaster, coffee maker, blender, and don't forget the microwave. See, the kitchen feels a little suffocating, and one way we could fix this is literally just by letting in some light. So if we put a couple of windows right here, it's gonna make all the difference. It's like a brand new kitchen. I feel like we need some more kitchen decoration, so I'm gonna put this dish drying rack, the utensil rack, and also the spice rack. I also want to put these kitchen organizers because they feel really realistic. Wait, wait, I just realized this isn't a stove. That was an oven. This is a stove. Would it be weird if I snuck in a little towel ring right here on the pillar? You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. Our kitchen is done and it looks super cute. Now we have this little hallway that leads to our kitchen, and I want to do something extra here. Give me a minute here, but I want to try using this statue and make it like really big, put it on a basic shape, and then raise it up with a transform tool. I'm gonna put these lights side by side to it. That looks so cool. You know, you might say it looks a little weird the way it bumps out from the wall, but I don't mind. It's a decoration. Now that we're done with those parts of the house, we're gonna move over here to the dining area. Use the contemporary dining chairs, put a carpet underneath, then grab the circular placemats and put them all around. Little standard tray in the middle, plates on top of the placemats, napkin rings on top of the plates, and then some extra decoration that you would probably see at a dining table, like this napkin holder and a couple of spices. The walls are lacking, so you know what I gotta do. I gotta put paintings with a little dresser underneath them. I just hate it when the spaces are like too empty, you know? Since our dining area is done, we're gonna move on over here to the bathroom, and I'm gonna do this one really quickly. Bathtub goes here, toilet's right here, and then the sink in front of the toilet. Put the bathroom mat in front of the bathtub, put a little bathroom mirror right here, and some light decoration. This is our finished bathroom, and I really like it. I think simple bathrooms are the way to go. I kind of want to decorate this outside pool area, so I'm gonna put a couple of lounge chairs here. I don't care how expensive this evil duck is. I want it. Look at it. It's so cute. It's not evil. You cannot tell me that this duck is evil. Why won't it let me place it? Look at it. It's doing circles. I put the evil duck and I gave it a hot dog, so maybe it's not going to be so evil anymore. That's it for the pool area, so now we're going to move on upstairs. I want to start off with the parents' bedroom. First order of business is a custom closet. The way that I do this is by using a clear window frame like this, and then I use this traditional closet. You can find it in storage. My voice is so strained because I've been talking for so long. Anyways, I just like fix up these window frames so they fit around the traditional closet really well, and then all you gotta do is go into curtains and grab some shutters and put them on top of the window frame. Now let's continue with the rest of the room. We're gonna put this nightstand right here, alarm clock, table lamp, and then I also think that a desk would look really nice here. And I'm not gonna use the quadratic desk because I always mess that one up. I use it the wrong way around. I'll just go for the hairpin desk instead. Yoink this evergreen floor plant and put it to the side of the desk. Stylish chair, computer, succulent for some oxygen, stack of papers with a little pen cup on top. Actually, I'll move it to the side. Now we gotta give this parent a little bit of personality. So we're gonna use this rock star guitar. Maybe when they were young, they used to be in a band. I almost forgot curtains for privacy. Right outside of the bedroom, they have this little like grassy area, and I want to make this like a sitting place. I don't really know what you call them in real life, but I basically want to use the patio table and the patio chair just to create a nice little outdoorsy sitting area. And string lights will be perfect. Now that we're done with the bedroom, we're gonna move on over to the kids' room. I did say earlier that I didn't want an accent wall, but you know what? For this kiddo, I'm gonna give them an accent wall. I'm generous. Making kids' rooms isn't that hard. You just go to the search and you type kid and then you put everything you see. This is called the kids' plastic bins, and I don't know what this is really for. Like, what do you put in here? Paper? Is it for their homework or something? Well, this kid's homework is this kid's book. The kids' room is done. This is what it looks like outside. And now we're gonna move on over here to this hallway in between the kids' room and the parents' room. I just want to put a bookcase here, honestly. That looks so good there. This is the final corner of the house. I'm not even gonna call it a room because it's not really a room. It's like a household corner. So I wanted to put like the laundry stuff here, but I don't really like it on the right side. I want to put it more in the center. I hope this looks a bit better. You know what? If it doesn't, it's okay. At least we experimented. And I'm gonna put this ironing board beside it because it will probably be there, and also some cleaning equipment. For realism, I'm putting the laundry basket on the parents' bed because the little kid isn't gonna do their laundry, is it? I'm guessing it's like 5 years old. Let's yoink this outdoorsy sitting area, and we're gonna put it right here on our massive balcony. The house is pretty much done, and now I'm just working a little bit more on the environment. What I mean by that is I'm just putting a lot of trees everywhere, and then I'm also gonna swap out this grassy bit for like a darker grass. Our hillside house is finally done, and wait, you can see my toe through my shoe. What? We're gonna ignore that. The total house value is $330,000. This is a very, very expensive house, but it was bound to be expensive. Look at all these trees. Also, it's a really, really big house. Anyways, let me show you guys around. I'm gonna do a little 360 of the house. It looks really good. I'm really proud of it. You got your very own garage. Through here, you get to your front door. This is the entryway. Overall, like the color scheme of this house is one of my favorites. Something about it just feels earthy. You have a little, I'm gonna call it a lounge area. You can sit here or you can dance here like the cat is doing. I really think the cat likes this house. Oh, he hopping. To the right of this area, you have the piano. Piano. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, I learned a new skill. Apparently, I never learned music before. Underneath the stairs is a little play area for the kid. Past the stairs to the left is the living room. Mr. Cheeto wants to watch some TV. Past the living room is our kitchen. It might feel a little small, but you have everything you need here. Don't forget this massive cool sculpture. Besides the living room, you have the dining area. And then through the dining area, you have the bathroom. I think there's about 5 different sliding doors in this house. One by the dining area, one by the pool area, one at the balcony, one near the piano, and then there's another one upstairs in the parents' room. If we come back to the entryway, we can see right here, there's the stairs that lead up to the second floor. Once you're at the second floor, you can pretty much take the sliding doors to go to your big balcony. This is the biggest balcony I've ever seen. Anyways, back into the house. To the left here is the kids' room. It's a super cute and pink room. And then through here is the parents' room, which is like really earthy and chill, with another sliding door that basically leads to their own like mountain. Like they have this whole area to themselves. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I love you guys so much. Bye!